Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 22 News at 5. I'm Ciara Speller.
And I'm Christina Demores. The United States and Israel targeted Iran in coordinated attacks over the weekend that killed the country's supreme leader. The U.S. president announcing today that conflict overseas can take several weeks. And 22 News reporter Areta Odaya sat down with two local experts who tells us how the conflict could have a big impact on oil and gas prices here in the U.S. and Western Massachusetts.
That's right. As the war in Iran enters its third day, it is already starting to affect oil and gas prices that would in turn make you pay more money at the pump. As of Monday, oil prices spiked as the U.S. and Israel continued the war in Iran. Experts say another problem is the supply. Iran has control over the Strait of Hormuz, where 20% of global oil production flows through.
Effectively, that strait has been shut down, meaning that a lot of oil that is produced in the Middle East region is not able to flow out of that strait into its end markets.
The U.S. is the largest oil producer globally, and crude oil has already soared more than 10%. That same oil is needed to make gasoline, which could impact how much Americans pay at the pump.
An analyst at Gas Buddy estimated that for every dollar increase in the crude oil price, gas prices go up about 2.5 cents.
But it's still up in the air because numbers will depend on the duration of the conflict.
If this just lasts a few more days and it's over, everything will kind of go back to normal. But if it keeps going, the danger is that Iran would close the Straits of Hormuz.
Professor Rogers warns that it could throw the whole worldwide oil and energy market into turmoil. Both experts say that historically, oil shocks are common and temporary, so the prices are something to keep a close eye on as the days go on. President Trump says that the conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran would potentially take longer than a few weeks and will continue until, quote, all of our objectives are achieved. And 22 News coverage of the U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran continues in the next half hour. Working for you, Areta Odaya, 22 News.